Tonight, all new at 5, our Heather Graff is breaking down details of new federal legislation that aims to stop this deadly drug before it arrives in the U.S.
Just a few weeks ago, police in Prince William County issued a warning after 3 teen overdoses in less than a week, one of them fatal, and all of them believed to be caused by counterfeit Percocet pills laced with fentanyl.
As a mother and as a representative, my heart breaks for the families.
Democratic Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger, who represents parts of Prince William County, says she hears stories like those far too often.
I'm also a former federal agent, and I used to work drug trafficking cases.
And when it comes to the fight against illicit fentanyl, she believes the U.S. response must begin at the nation's borders and ports of entry.
We need to aggressively go after and aggressively work to interdict the trafficking of fentanyl into the United States.
So that's why Spanberger partnered with a Republican congressman out of New York to introduce this bill they call the Securing America's Borders Against Fentanyl Act.
Fentanyl is so potent that small amounts of fentanyl can be transported, concealed in trucks and in concealment devices coming through ports of entry. And our Border Patrol agents are not necessarily able to detect it. So this legislation is pretty straightforward. It would require DHS, Department of Homeland Security, to work with other federal agencies to research and develop technologies and strategies to be able to target and detect trafficking and concealment devices that might be used to push fentanyl and its precursor chemicals across the border.
And after bipartisan support in Congress, the bill was just signed into law by President Biden as part of the National Defense Authorization Act.
This coordination and this research will take some time, but now the mandate is there and the support is there for them to do it. We need to get fentanyl out of the equation.
Heather Graff, 7 News.
For more perspective on the dangers of fentanyl, consider this. According to the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration, it is the deadliest drug threat facing this country, 50 times more potent than heroin. In 2022, the DEA seized more than 50 million fentanyl-laced fake prescription pills and says 6 out of the 10 of those counterfeit pills now contain a potentially lethal dose of fentanyl.